done.
What a shambles.
Literally done, weren't we?
Yeah.
They looked...
Arthur was awful. No, it wasn't awful. I don't like saying that, actually. He looked... sometimes he looked like a rabbit in the headlights.
Yeah, he did. Look, it's not a great... I don't think that's a great QPR team. And I think it's probably one that we should be fighting against position-wise in the table. But I think they were just head and shoulders above us today. I don't think you can really have any arguments that they were better than us in most departments. They were quicker than us. They defended better than us. They were better than us going forward. They were better than us on the ball. Quite surprised that we registered anything, that we got one. We had chances and we're not putting them away. Sam Smith had two very good chances when he came on. Couldn't put them away. But let's be completely honest. It probably should have been 4-1. Yeah. Arthur was very hesitant with the third goal. He was extremely hesitant. I don't know why he didn't come for that. I don't think you can really blame Connor Cody for that third one. He is as fast as he is. That's the way it is. The ball's gone round the back of him. The lad who was chasing it was quicker than he was. But in my opinion, there was lots of space there for Arthur to come and claim that, and he didn't do it. Similar issue, again, not long after that. Probably should have been 4. They hit the post. Arthur, extremely hesitant, went to come for it twice, I think, and then decided to back off both times. And I think possibly highlighted the issue as to why... maybe why we had Danny Ward in from the start of the season and not Arthur. There is lots of improvement that's needed there from him.
Except we've got no choice now but to have him.
Well, we do have a choice because we've got another goalkeeper.
Yes,
so, I don't know. It's poor. I think all in all, it was pretty poor. I didn't feel confident at any point during the game that we were going to get back into it. And like I say, you sort of feel like QPR are a team that we should be there or thereabouts with, that we should be competing with for league position, be that, sort of 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, whatever that might be, that they sort of feel like a team that should be in and around them sort of positions. And if we're not competing with teams like that at home, then it's we're in a situation where you sort of wonder how long it's going to take for the team to come together. Did see a post earlier on that we had sort of £20 million sitting on the bench. Yeah, which is probably about right, based on all the signings we made.
And how many came on? One new signing, was it? No.
Who did we see? So we saw Ben Sheaf. Ben Sheaf came on. Had a couple of cracks at a couple of long-range passes. Didn't really get them, and then sort of found his range and started spraying passes out left and right, and looked very good for the sort of short period that he was on. So I'm excited about what's going to happen with that. I think we've got a clear indication there with Matty James coming off, where who Ben's actually going to replace. We didn't see Issa Kabore today. We saw Barney. I thought Barney was very good when he came on. A lot better on that right hand side, I think, than Ryan Longman had been during the game. I was quite impressed with him. But yeah, I don't know. It's not a lot to say. I'm happy Nathan Broadhead's back.
Yep.
I do worry a little bit that we're playing him out of position, perhaps slightly, but he does look good. And for me, I think it's going to be a bit of a tough watch, maybe up until Christmas. I think we're just, as fans, we're going to have to dig in a little bit and just.
I think you need to tell yourself that.
Yeah.
Have a word with yourself.
I think we are just going to have to dig in a little bit, because I think it is going to be tough to watch for a while this team comes together.
It's been a while since we've had to endure this level of, I don't mean level as in like tier level, I mean level as not winning games, basically.
Yeah.
We were undefeated at home pretty much.
For such a long time, we were undefeated at home.
And we still have, I know we're only 5 games in, but we still haven't won at home yet.
I know that's 3 games at home now this season, and we've only taken 1 point, which is strange. Not so much the long termers, but for the new fans, that is strange, and it's something that they've not experienced before, and will test resolve as to that we're not winning week in, week out, and that's just the way it is, and that's the way it was for a very, very long time. So yeah, it is a tough watch. I'm not as, I don't know, I feel like I should be angrier than I am at maybe the performance, but there was some shining lights, I think, in the performance, but they were quite sort of few and far between, I think. I do really like Lewis O'Brien. I think he's very good.
He's man of the match for me today. I know it's a difficult one to sort of give, really.
But I don't think you can give a man of the match, but I get what you mean. Yeah.
I said to you, didn't I? I said, like, he ran from one end of the pitch to the other, and that didn't seem to faze him, didn't knacker him out or anything, which, most people it would.
Yeah, I think
so. He's just constant, and he's really good.
There's a very good team there, and it's
waiting to get out.
Yeah, I think so, and I think it's just one of them where we're going to have a better second half of the season than the first half of the season. I think that's very obvious that's going to happen, but we will just have to wait and see. Maka is so slow that the entire defence falls apart covering for him. Yeah,
he was slow, sorry.
Weird, McLean. I
thought he was alright today. He wasn't too bad.
He does get caught though. He gets caught a lot, and I didn't hear anything about Kakache pre-game. I've got to be honest, and so I was quite surprised not to see him.
Was he there on the bench?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't at all. Cody had a rough one today. Could be faster. Look, he could be faster, but I think in answer to that, we knew what he was when we signed him.
I think he does a job, to be honest.
He does, and and if you're going to leave a player like that isolated on his own at the back, then you're just asking for trouble. So at the end of the day, we are the sort of architects of our own downfall when it comes to that. No, is Cody the quickest? No, he's not. But like I said, we knew what we were getting when we signed him. So you just have to suck that one up, and you have to go, why has he been left one-on-one at the back? That's just the way it is. Chaz still not on the same page as the team. Really need to step up the defence. I think.
Do you know what frustrated me about today's game is the fact that, not just this game actually, there's quite a few times when we've got the ball, and there's Brian Barney, for example. He is he's got loads of space around him. There's nobody there, but they have to pass it to the left, and rather to Barney, who's got nobody with him. And then by the time they go, oh, actually, Barney hasn't got anyone with him. He's got about 3 players around him, and it's just...
Yeah.
It's just so annoying.
It is one of them things where we're just going to have to, the team are going to...
I just put my bottle in the bin.
the team is going to develop, and they are going to learn each other's game a lot more as time goes on. There's so much you can do during training, but it's.
I think when you've got to actually play the game.
Yeah, competitive matches are where you're going to learn more about your teammates than anything else. So there we are. Glenda said disappointing, but we will get better. We will. Chaz said still seeing some glimpses of us starting to mesh. Yeah, I think so. But like I said before, I think it's very much few and far between. But yeah, there are definite glimpses. Michael Hillier, Cody drop next game. I don't know really. I mean, I think it's quite hard when you're watching it there and then. I think if you're going to be pushing forward and leaving him one-on-one, then I think you're just asking for trouble. So I wouldn't necessarily be going, oh yeah, it's all on him, because I really don't think so. Parky needed to make changes half-time. Would not have stopped mistakes, but his loyalty needs to change.
Do you think that's what it is? Do you think that's because the lads have been there for a while and thinks that he owes them something?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's that sort of manager.
No.
So we'll just have to wait and see.
Not Sheffield. The Queen's Park Rangers managers were so annoying. The amount of times he kept coming out of his box was just ridiculous.
Yeah. Kakachi picked up a knock, Parky said. TES has just told us. Thank you for that. And Ruth said that as well. Thank you, Ruth.
That seems to be a bit of a, I don't know, he just came back from an injury, didn't go to New Zealand for the internationals, or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Decided to stay behind, and now he's had another knock. I don't know, it just doesn't seem, I don't know, it's a bit odd.
Yeah, perhaps. Then there be Hills, Dom Hyan in for Cody next game. I mean, it's an interesting question, but me personally, I wouldn't be putting everything on Connor Cody. I can see why people are saying that from what I've seen today, but I think there's a little bit more. I think Cody's more the anchor, and for me, you don't leave the anchor exposed on their own.
Yeah.
And I think we did that too often, and I think that is only something that comes with playing together regularly. So I don't know. Chris Phillips said time for a pint. I think so, 100%.
We've lost our child.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't matter. Michael Hillier, them dancing on our pitch at the end, doing mulling fist bumps.
Oh really?
I gotta be honest, I was inside by then.
That's so crazy.
All that money, yeah, and
Bye.
Yeah, I know. What else have we got? QPR historically a bogey side for Wrexham. Not that it's an excuse or anything. No, maybe not. I think we've got a lot of work to do.
Yep.
And time will tell. Dema, it'll take time for everyone to settle into a new League Two. Ruth, I think we need to move the players' seats back to the other side. We haven't had a win since they switched sides.
Honestly, I'm over the dugout being on our side now. So over it.
Yeah, I know. And Steve, so glad to see Kabore today. Oh wait, yeah, I know. We were really excited to see him. I was really excited.
We saw him warming up.
Weirdly, he was warming up with a training top on and everything, and then he went out to warm up without the training top, just with a bib on. I said, Sean, he must be coming on because he's taking the training top off, and then we didn't see him at all. But yeah, I think Arnie definitely staked his claim on that right-hand side.
He had to.
But I don't think he did enough for if it was me managing that side to go, right, okay, let's chuck this guy in and let's see what he can actually do. Look, like I said, I think we've got a bit of a
way to go.
We've got a way to go. We have got a way to go. Fair play to QPR. I thought they were solid today, and they deserved the 3 points, and they they got what they deserved out of today, and that was 3 points, and we got what we deserved, and that was nothing. So, you know, onwards and upwards. We forget about that one. Well, we don't, because we've got to now analyse it and talk about it on a podcast on Monday. So please join us at 6 p.m. on Monday for episode 166 of the podcast. We look forward to welcoming you to that. And yeah, look, one of them